they almost look like
No.
lickers from Resident
Oh,
Evil,
that's wild.
but they stand up, they're bipedal,
Okay.
and they fight you, but like
They have
they
no
explode in
eyes.
electricity. They have no eyes. Yeah,
Huh.
they've got the face of a licker, I guess. Um,
Okay. I like a good licking. Okay.
Banana Bear Show.
Michael, speaking of speculation, what else do we have?
We got new game news.
No Night Game News.
Game
Oh,
news, new
jeez.
game news. Guess
I'll
what?
I'll take
Talk-
a nap. What happened?
What you actually might like this. I don't
might.
know. I don't know.
I swallow your soul.
Yeah,
What?
Evil Dead got a video game this Friday the 13th.
No,
Ooh, yeah.
Michael, we have to answer. I want you to answer a few questions. I want to know if you yourself got violated by a tree at any point,
Yes,
know
yes,
that.
I did get violated by a tree.
and I want to know if there's many ashes running around at any point.
There are.
No way, really?
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
Each setup class has an ash, except for one, I think.
But
No,
I mean the mini ashes.
yeah,
the
there's
tiny
many ashes. So there's
Oh,
there there are crates whenever you're playing the game that you get loot from,
Yes.
and the demon can set a trap in one of those, and it can either be the evil ash hand, or
No
it can
way.
be mini ashes that jump out at you and do damage to you, and you throw them on the
Nice.
ground. You have to stomp on them.
Nice.
Yeah, it's really good. Like they went all out with the nostalgia and
Wow.
having everything they think of. They threw the kitchen sink at this game.
Wow.
this is very much like Friday the 13th the game.
Yes. So it is in the middle. So if you take Friday the 13th the game and you take
Predator.
Dead by Daylight,
Predator.
Predator I never played. So
Okay.
you take the action and throw the action from Predator in there. Very
But there's
basic
guns
action.
in it, so
Who
yeah.
the hell played Predator?
I
Corn,
did.
calm down. I know.
It falls in the middle between Dead by Daylight and Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th, yeah. Two
Yeah.
games people played, yes.
Yep. I don't
Yeah.
think I'm gonna go ahead and start out. I love the game. If you love Evil Dead, you'll love this game.
You'll
Yeah.
force yourself to love the game.
Wait, it's bad?
I
No.
don't think it has longevity. It's
Did you play it, Corm, or are you just hearing reviews?
Oh, I got it.
Yeah,
Do you?
he played. So there's a single player and there's a multiplayer. So he played the single player. We were talking about it beforehand.
It's so
Okay.
hard. It's so hard.
Yeah, the single
Is
player
it?
is very hard. Like especially the first mission. The second mission's not so bad, and then the third
Oh,
mission
like-
ramps up again.
It's a movie. You're-
harder than me when I see Michael without his shirt.
Yes.
Okay. Wow.
I didn't like that.
Wow. But
so,
I did.
So it kind of has that feel of Friday the 13th where you're running around with people and you're like the whole setup. So you start out randomly and you're going to go loot stuff. You try and find the loot and you're going to get things done to
You have
escape.
specific things that you have to do in each
Yeah.
matchup.
Okay, so
Is somebody in the floorboard?
In the mission, there was in the beginning.
Really?
Yeah,
That's-
you hear "I swear to your soul."
yes. The
Nice.
cabin is on the map. I'm not exactly too familiar with the maps yet. I think it's only one map, but
It's
it's
big.
a huge map. Like it's got
Okay.
a whole bunch of different places from throughout the different.
Bigger than Michael
Movies.
without his shirt.
Oh my gosh! Seriously?
But
Seriously, how many
also-
times do we got to do that?
It
Okay.
works for everything.
It does.
Okay.
It's not.
Okay,
cool.
listen. Just to, I'm not going to spoil anything. Just structure wise, the map. There's a bunch of like little areas with cars and all this stuff.
Yes.
Nothing's really marked on where things are. So it's not like Friday the 13th where it's a little slow. Like certain areas.
It is
would have
mapped.
certain
It is. It is written on there.
It is, but it's not like it's not simplified. It's very scattered, and I don't know if it's regenerated certain landmarks. Is it?
So are
I-
you asking if landmarks are in the same place every time you play?
I actually don't know that off the top of my
Yeah,
head.
you want to know
Okay.
why? Because there's a lot of like weird symbols that are like, totems, and like you're like, what?
Yeah. So the symbols I think are randomly generated
Okay.
because
Okay.
they can be moved, but I think the actual like buildings
the
and stuff
cap-
are the same.
That's what I was gonna say. So the cabin's in the same place the whole time. I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
It would actually not be the worst thing if it was regenerated in maybe different place because it'd be a bit disorienting. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
I felt disoriented
I,
playing.
I haven't played it, so I don't know. But it sounds disorienting.
Yeah, it takes quite a few games. Like I'm just now getting to the point where I know kind of where things are.
Yeah.
So
So yeah, we're getting a review from somebody that played it like for 10 minutes. Cool.
not
Oh,
10
that
minutes.
was me. He played it longer.
Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah.
Like longer than Michael without his shirt.
I've got one of the ashes up to was level 17, I think.
17.
I
Yeah.
got all the characters up to 1.
Nice. Nice.
Uh
So Michael's put some time into this game.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
actually
weird.
have. I've put like 7 hours ish.
Nice.
Yeah. So I'm gonna walk like real quick through a whole like game.
Go
So you start out, survivors start out in a random area, kind of spawn together, but not
Sure.
right on top of each other. And you have the demon spawn in a random location and can't see where the survivors
Yeah.
are.
And
Um,
survivors and demons are all characters that we know from the franchise, from
Yeah.
what I saw from the
Yeah.
trailer. Right?
There's
Yes.
3 types of demons.
No original stuff or anything that you noticed.
Not yet. They have original like outfits that you can do, like skins. So
Okay,
the
What
that's
are
what I
the
was
middle
wondering.
things?
That's what I was wondering. Okay, if they were going to do stuff like that.
Yeah, so the demons have different outfits, like one extra, and then the survivors each have one outfit from what I've seen.
Some
So
of them.
far, okay.
Yeah, like one extra outfit. Like they have their
Yeah.
default and then they have one extra.
Okay.
Like
That's
for
cool.
example, Ash from Evil Dead 1 has his traditional blue shirt and everything that looks real nice,
Yeah.
not beaten up, and then he has his like
Letterman's jacket.
yes,
Oh, that's cool.
yeah,
I like that.
yes,
Oh, the one that's from Army of Darkness, he has his S-Mart uniform, and then he has his ripped up, looks like Evil Dead 2 get up on
Cool.
the
So he has
metal
the,
hand.
so he has the TV show stuff, right?
No, that's another thing. I
But
didn't
isn't-
unlock it.
Isn't
Yet.
the S mark thing from the TV show?
No, that's
No.
from Army of Darkness.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
yes.
When does that
Hail
happen
to the
in
king,
that?
baby.
Oh, I didn't remember that happened in the movie. Okay. I thought he
Yeah.
got sucked right into the thing. Okay. But anyway.
Nope, he's
Is
at
it at
S-Mart.
the end?
Oh, maybe it's at the
maybe it
end.
is at the end.
I
Where
know
he's
the
like, "Hail
S
to the
mark.
king, baby."
I
Yeah.
know the S mark thing in the metal hand is from the show.
I think
No,
he gets
metal
he
hands
gets-
from Army of Darkness.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah,
Yes.
he makes it while he's in the past.
Oh, you're right. I'm thinking of the one that, oh yeah, he pulls out in the trail. Okay, you're right. You're
Yeah,
right. Okay, my
Yeah,
bad.
you're thinking of the bionic one that he has in the show.
Yeah, the bionic thing. Yeah, to be fair, Army of Darkness is by far the one I've watched the least.
I think that's a lot of people.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Which is
Uh,
Ash is the most overpowered in that movie. You know, like
Yeah.
so.
So, walking through a match here. Okay, so whenever you start out as the survivor, there are 3 pieces of the map you have to find made by Dr. Nobi. And you have to find them. So it'll kind of tell you need to go to such and such place on the map to find a piece of the map.
Mhm.
You're kind of getting talked in the back of your head by Dr. Newbie. I don't know if it's like, or Nobi, like
Radio.
recordings you're listening to or radio or whatever. I think he left you something.
Okay.
And he kind of tells you where each one is. So you have to travel there, get 3 pieces of the map. Once you get 3 pieces of the map, you got to go get the pages because the map shows you
Missing
where the
pages, yeah.
pages are.
The
What?
pages to the Necronomicon?
Necronomicon.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
So you have to defend and get the pages, and then once you get the pages, you have to get the
Dagger.
dagger, and you go and you activate a thing, and then you defend it. You got to stay within the aura and all
Damn,
that.
does that take a long time? That sounds like a lot.
Yeah, you're looking at 10 to 30 minutes, depending on
match,
how good.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
And I'm sure we're playing. I'm sure a lot of people right now are the first time players too.
yes. Yeah, and
A
it's
lot.
pretty interesting. A lot of tips. People need to watch those tips because there's a lot of stuff that you can really screw up. And
Ooh.
if you have
Michael
a
does
really,
love the tip.
if you have a really good demon that's playing, like they can take you out fairly quickly.
Wow.
If you mess up early.
Okay.
But after you get the dagger, then you go fight the evil one. So there's a place on the map where there are 4 big demon guys guarding the Necronomicon.
And they're NPCs.
Yes. Yeah, they're
Okay.
floating around, they're spinning around the Necronomicon, and they throw fireballs at you.
Okay.
And you bring the dagger, and you basically just hold Y and hold up the dagger, and it shoots a laser at the book. But that whole time you're getting attacked by whatever the demon's throwing at you.
Sure.
Once you get 3 bars down to nothing, then the Necronomicon opens up, and it's like you're saying the spell to take
Chant
everything
or
back.
whatever.
Yeah. So you got to defend the Necronomicon from being destroyed by
It's like
the demon.
defend the circle thing.
Yeah.
Like a
And like you can lose at any point in this if you all die or if, something.
So you may not even make it to the defending part. You could all be wiped out. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And then in the end, if you don't defend that thing, like it has a health bar as well. So they can go attack that.
Yeah, if they attack the one that you're guarding, if they like blow it up, that means they saved the Necronomicon, or it got brought back to
stopped.
their universe.
Yeah, they stopped the
Spell.
chant from happening.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So basically, the demon has a lot of options to kill you.
I was gonna
and
say
you-
the demon. Yeah.
You have to do the
Yeah.
straight path. And the one thing I kept saying, it's like Predator, because Predator, you have 3 missions. Once those are completed, you go to the chopper, right? And the Predator only has to kill you.
Yeah.
That's it. So basically, it's a lot easier. But there's one
Interesting.
Predator, and like they have guns, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
Anyway,
Interesting.
so it's kind of like that aspect that you have this tier list that you have to do, and the demon kind of doesn't have to. They have to set up things to get more powerful.
Yep.
Kind of like Evolve, right?
Yeah. So with the demon, you have a threat level. So threat level starts at 0 or 1, and as you set traps or kill one of the survivors, knock them down, anything you do raises your threat level. But if you're not doing any of that, your threat level slowly goes back down. So
What's the threat levels? I mean, does that affect his power or something?
yes. So the higher your threat level, the more stuff you can get out. Like you have to be, I think, threat level 10 to be able to summon like sub boss monsters.
That's all I was wondering if it affected. Like you start out with tiny traps and you work your way up. Okay.
Yes. So you start out with
And I
traps.
assume
you go to
a
traps,
kill would bump you up the most, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Kills and scares. So you have a button where you can hold down, and it's like a time thing. So you have to wait so long, and then you lunge at people, and you can scare them, and it does like a jump scare on their screen.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, because you're the demon. You're floating around like the.
Or do you ever do the Sam Raimi? Like,
Yeah, you
Yeah.
start off like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's your default thing.
Okay. Cool.
Is doing the Sam Raimi like float around. So you float
Okay.
around, you collect. So to set traps and stuff like that, you have these orbs. I don't remember what the power is called, infernal power or something like that.
Sure.
That you're collecting, and that's your cost to be able to set traps and summon monsters and all that stuff.
Okay. So it sounds fun, but it sounds like definitely like it would be an advantage if, like, say, the 3 of us got together and
Yes.
we all played Survivor.
Yeah.
But if you just have random people, you could go in there knowing exactly what to do, and then you're in there with a bunch of like people who don't know what the hell. to do.
Even if you just have
and you're,
one.
and you lose.
So one of the major things is you are in stealth mode in the beginning until you like make a lot of noise. So if you start using a shotgun or something like that early on, or if
Does
you
it
get into a
so-
car, it will
When you
show
mean-
you on the map.
That's what I was going to ask.
Yep.
So stealth mode means then once you're out, you're on the map, so he knows
Yeah.
exactly where you are.
Right.
You-
And
you
at that
get
point
it.
he can start attacking you. And you also
Can you do the teleport thing like in Friday the 13th, basically? Like
No.
teleport to parts on the map? Oh, okay.
no, but you go really fast. Like as fast as you think that camera goes, that's how it
Really?
feels in the game. Like you fly across the
Okay.
map.
So you can be. So he's much quicker. Okay.
Yes, yeah, much quicker.
Okay.
But there's not a lot you can do. Like you can't directly attack the people. You can possess a zombie, and you can also possess another survivor. But this is where the fear
Once
comes
they're
in.
dead- Once they're dead, or they're
No.
still alive.
No, so each survivor has a fear level. So as you do stuff, you scare them and you
Okay.
do traps to them. Your fear level slowly goes up. It also goes up
Yes.
just whenever you're standing there. Like
So it makes him more susceptible to be possessed, right?
yes, so that
Okay.
every survivor has a different level that if they pass that, they can be possessed. So
And then I assume you can see their fear level somehow,
yes,
Okay.
so they're yellow to the demon if you can
Yeah.
see them
Yeah.
until like their fear level goes high, and then they turn red,
right? Then they turn red to say
and then
go,
you know
yeah.
you can go up to them and possess them.
As we learned from Doctor Strange, red means go. Yes.
Yeah. And it's just so many mechanics. There's a shield mechanic.
Sounds like way more complicated than you would think, right?
Yeah, that's what I said. Like what I was scared that this movie was going to be. There's too many corner doors, and it's going to take a while to actually get good at the game, so you could actually do it. And like,
this doesn't sound like a pick up, play once a week type of game, you know?
Because like Jason, like you can play as the killer or like the campers, and even if you mess up and stuff, you at least get killed in a funny way. This one, like you put in the time and effort, and someone messes up. Dude, you got 30 minutes that everything just went to shit.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if I feel great about that.
Well, you still get points, so you still.
That's what I'll say. Surely you would still get XP of some kind.
Yeah, you still get XP.
You get currency or something, or how do you get like?
So there's each survivor has a level, and you get XP per thing, and you also get these points that you slowly collect each time, and I'm not quite figured out how you earn each different thing, but the points you get, you can spend on anybody to level them up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is that the currency of the game basically? Like the points, so you could just play. You could just, if you really wanted to play, like say a certain Ash or whatever, Ash's daughter or something, you could just play the hell out of her. And then also level up your other characters if you wanted.
Yes.
Yeah, like Dead by Daylight, same thing.
Yes.
Just
with
the blood weapon, all this stuff.
Okay.
And at any point, like each character has their own skill tree, and you can reset that. You can add points to it, subtract points. Tree? I
didn't know that.
Yes. Yeah, every character has their own skills.
There's 4 classes.
I knew they had skills, but I thought they were just default skills. I know you could go. I didn't know you could be facing like say an Ash that's built differently than your Ash.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Because
that's cool. I like that.
Because I didn't unlock, because I think it's one of the missions that you have to complete to get the Ash from Ash versus the Evil Dead.
Yeah, it's the first mission.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know what class he is, but I know that the warrior class is what is it? That's the Army of Darkness Ash. Yes. Then there's support one. I think that is from Evil Dead 2.
Nope.
Evil Dead 1 trailer, right? All this stuff.
Then what's the second class then?
So you have Hunter, which is Evil Dead 2.
Okay.
You have Army of Darkness, who's a warrior, and then you have Leader, which is Ash versus the Evil Dead.
Okay. And then support.
All that actually makes sense, actually.
Yeah. And then support is Evil Dead 1.
Yes.
Okay.
So each one has an Ash. And they're from different movies, so they look different.
In part 1, he was supporting that girlfriend.
Well, dude, he looks young as hell, man. Like with the parted hair in the middle.
Sure.
It's so weird to see.
Yep.
People forget, honestly, too. I feel like everybody's watched the most, but people forget part 1. Like he was not like the focus of the movie.
Yeah, he was not this hero that everyone like loves.
Exactly. He was. You thought it was the girlfriend, kind of was going to be the final girl, really. But
and not to mention, he was an Ash. He was Ashley in that. So like
that's true.
He turned into Ash in.
They kind of did the same deal in the remake too, but you kind of like knew. But you kind of because she was the biggest star. You knew she was gonna be in the trailers. You kind of knew.
Yeah.
But if
I didn't know she was a final girl though.
You may have thought the guy was going to be like the Ash.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. They almost did the first one kind of subverted your expectations, then the reboot kind of did the same deal, sort of.
Yeah. So even whenever you play as Ash, the support character from the first one, he doesn't even use a chainsaw.
Well, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Does he have the gun?
Shovel.
He has a shovel. Is his like they all start out with default weapons, like whenever you're on the select screen, but you don't actually start out with a weapon.
Okay.
You start out with fists only, so you have to find your first weapon and everything. Like you start out with nothing except for like. So for my character that I use the most, which is Ash from Evil Dead,
of course,
the first one, the support character, he starts out with a whole bunch of sodas which heal you, and he's also a healer himself. So anytime that he lands,
that's like that. Being the support character is like you in real life. I love that.
Nice.
The thing is, they should have used the remake, and you should have used the brother and had duct tape. Because remember, everybody got like slashed in that, and then he just took duct tape and just covered it up. Shit.
Yeah.
Nice. That would have been great.
Yeah. That'd have been interesting. That'd have been cool.
Yeah.
Well, there's because there's no characters from the remake at all, right?
No.
From the reboot.
Oh no.
Which sucks because that was a good movie. Like I
don't. There could be a rights issue, but I would not mind seeing people, at least a girl, from that.
Yeah, I mean they could. Like the way they have everybody is very like you could put literally anybody in this game.
Yeah,
that they better be DLC.
So crossover potentials.
Yeah,
I don't know who, but I mean, unless you do a horror person, I don't know who you do. Unless you just do like say Dean and Sam for Supernatural, maybe.
Yeah,
like something like that. Yeah, you get what I'm saying. I mean, I don't know if I would want it, but even Scooby Doo possibly.
Dude, all I know is I don't think they could.
I don't think they could do Scooby Doo.
I would kill to see Freddy Krueger as one of the demons.
Yeah.
Because it's just a skin swap.
Yeah.
With the fat guy. That's all it is.
Okay.
Like, come on.
Maybe. I don't know.
And even other survivors from other franchises, you have like Freddy come in with Nancy and just do basically like they already have the building blocks there. Right?
But knowing how everything is, they would use the remake. Freddy, and I would hate it.
The remake Nancy.
No, they would use the Cliff guy, or whatever his name was.
Wait, what?
The boyfriend.
Why?
Because they did that in Dead by Daylight.
Did they?
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah, those are the only two characters that have no other add-ons. Like they can't get any more rights to them. So
interesting.
But
I don't know. But I mean, as far as like Crosser and Lucy Lawless is not in this at all. She's from the TV show,
right?
I mean, is she?
No, not that I know of.
Okay, I was gonna say I didn't think she was in it, but okay, I don't know. I mean, I could be wrong about it. But I'm saying they've left the door open at stuff, and I'm sure Army Dead has a lot of people, a lot of stuff in it. I'm sure I know the Knight's in it.
Yeah, they've got Arthur's in it, and the something of the red. I don't remember his name.
Is the witch shown at all, or no?
Not that I know of. No.
Okay, see, I mean, there could be stuff like that. They could throw things in there still.
Yeah.
So okay, I mean, the way you describe it, I mean, I know you haven't played a lot, but I mean, do you guys want to rate this or no, based on what you played?
Yeah.
Yeah. At the moment, I personally, like a low 4. But my expectations are like high still because I only played just a small portion to say what I thought.
4 Hefes out of 5.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 4 boomsticks out of 5. Real solid, like the way they did it. I just don't think it has the longevity. I don't think it has the legs.
Really?
Because it's like whenever I go to play Demon, like as a survivor, I can immediately get a match. Playing Demon, it takes usually about 7 to 10 minutes to get a match.
It's just like Predator then.
Okay. Ouch.
It's just like Predator.
So
nobody wants to sit around nowadays for 7 to 10 minutes for one match.
Yeah. So
plus the match length. So.
I don't know if it's got legs. Like I think it might have.
Now if they get more servers, then maybe.
Yeah, but the servers, like the connections have been pretty solid. Yeah. The first night it was disconnecting randomly, and a lot of people were rage quitting because it's like you can tell, like if one person quits or something like that, you can be kind of screwed depending on your team setup.
So let me ask you: if somebody quits, what happens then if one of the survivors are now an NPC?
No, you go down to 3.
So they just disappear.
Yeah, they just disappear.
So, okay. So, wow, that is not good.
Yeah, but you
I thought maybe it would turn into an NPC and generically like run around at least to mess with the demon or something, to where the demon didn't know for sure.
Yeah, no, you go down to 3.
That may hurt you more than help you. I don't know.
But they have different ways you can do it. So you can do full PvP. You can play Survivor or Demon, or you can do AI. So you can do full AI. You being on the Survivor team with full AIs, and then fighting an AI, or you can be a demon fighting AIs.
So kind of like practice, sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And is there a story mode to this at all?
Yeah. So there's missions. There's missions.
Okay, because Corvus thought missions. So I wonder if it's like a linear story of some kind.
I'm pretty sure it's all from like episodes or like the actual movies.
Yeah. So they take little things.
So they just put you in a moment then.
Yeah. Well, it's not actually a moment. Because this one point they have these creatures that you fight and they explode into electricity. And I'm not sure.
That's from a game or something.
I'm not sure. They've got they almost look like lickers from Resident Evil.
That's wild.
But they stand up, they're bipedal, and they fight you, but like
they have no
explode
eyes.
In electricity. They have no eyes, yeah.
Huh.
They've got the face of a licker, I guess.
Okay, I like a good licking. Okay,
Nice.
you know who that? You know who they also they haven't added, but remember the little guy from one of the Ash video games? Remember that
Yes.
guy?
Yes.
That's a possible character. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm sure there's other characters from the games. I don't remember the games as well. I played at least two
Just
of
a
them, but I
couple.
don't remember them like crazy. You actually had one of them, I
Yep.
remember. And that's how I played one of them, I remember.
I have played both of those, and I have beaten both of those.
There's only two?
Yes.
There's one for Xbox exclusively, right?
I don't know.
Unless I'm thinking of Spawn, I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. There's no way. I swear I played two. There's no way I played two if there's only two.
There's only two that I know of. Like true actual video games. I'm not talking about.
And there were more like story story things in your Ash the whole time. Okay,
yes.
wow.
Yep.
I remember one running around in the town, and so I think that was the one you had.
Yeah, so there's the one with the little guy that you're talking about. Yes. You constantly throw him and do stuff like that. Yeah, he's a demon. He's a Deadite himself.
Yeah. But he's original for the game, right?
Yes.
For sure. Unless he was in a comic book. I don't know.
Yeah, so the stories for the games are completely original. And that's kind of what these missions are. They're completely original missions that take place within the storyline.
Okay. That may be another rights issue then, possibly.
Maybe.
I mean, they're owned by the same company.
But the video game stuff, I don't know.
The other video game stuff, I'm not sure if video games could use other video games.
That's what I'm wondering. Unless it was like the same studio, they could for sure, but it's obviously not.
Right.
Because this is Lionsgate MGM, right?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I thought I saw that.
I don't know.
Let's take a look. You always ask me the questions when I'm
sorry. I asked the best question.
So the game is like an 8 out of possible 10 because obviously I can't rate it because I didn't play it
at the moment.
Yeah. My interest level, if I was really into games and you two were playing it, I may be willing to play it. But it's not something. If I didn't know somebody else playing it, doesn't sound like a lot of fun. I'd want to play with friends. I feel like.
Yeah.
And I only have 2 friends.
Yeah. So there's different copyrights on here. There's Studio Canal SAS. Yeah. There's Orion
Pictures.
That
was the original, I think.
Orion Pictures. That was Army of Darkness.
Yeah.
It was Orion.
It'd be a hilarious, which I don't think they shouldn't do it, but a hilarious character, Sam Raimi himself.
That would be awesome.
That'd be hilarious.
That and just go ahead and do
Darkman.
Ash.
Oh, Darkman played by what's his name from Taken?
Liam Neeson.
Oh, nice.
You gotta do the first one. He didn't appear in the sequels, and Sam Raimi didn't direct the sequels.
Dude, I don't consider the sequels at all.
I know. Yeah, 2 and 3, but whatever. Let's also throw in Kevin Costner from The Love of the Game. It was also directed by Sam Raimi.
Wow.
You wouldn't know it, but it was. I'm sure he's done some other movies like that's weird. Like I wouldn't mind the Drag Me to Hell stuff. If that, I don't know, that's probably a whole rights issue. But there could possibly do like some characters from that. That'd be interesting.
I still want Darkman, dude.
Darkman would be awesome. I'm not gonna lie, that'd be the best one.
Because inside my brain and stuff, thinking of like horrorama things, like Darkman. When I was a kid, I was obsessed with 2 movies: RoboCop and Darkman. Yeah. I don't know why. I loved Darkman so much.
It was good.
Probably because it's like the best superhero horror movie ever.
It was like Batman horror type of deal. It was very good.
I want the fuzzy bunny. Give me the fuzzy bunny. And like his background, all the lightning, and then snaps the guy's finger. Check the fucking bunny.
Yeah.
I love Liam. That's the first time I saw Liam Neeson. So
yeah, I think it's the first time everybody saw Liam Neeson until he did that. And they disappeared for like 20 years and did Taken. Basically.
We made 18 too, I think.
But what's he known for? Taken.
Oh, yeah. But I will always remember him. Just kind of like the guy from James Bond. He's the bad guy in Mrs. Doubtfire. Because that's the first time I saw him. Liam Neeson will forever be Darkman.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So go play Evil Dead if you like Evil Dead.
Sure. Okay.
That's all for New Game News.
Banana Bear Joe.